Hey everybody. First off, I'd like to thank Rebecca Martinson over at Bro Bible for the article that alerted me to this insanity, and KHOU for initially reporting the story. So here's a slightly modified excerpt from the KHOU article to get you started. So a former Houston area middle school teacher accused of getting a teenage student pregnant faced a judge again Wednesday morning due to bond violations. Alex Vera, 24, had to explain why he violated his curfew on July 29th. He was supposed to be home by 8 p.m. as a condition of his bail, but arrived home 46 minutes late. The prosecution says his GPS pinged at a shopping area, and it also came to the attention of authorities that he was exercising at the same middle school's track back in June. The state had asked the judge to revoke his bond, but in court Wednesday the judge said that he would still remain free. End of the excerpt there. Now, I don't know about you, but it sounds pretty fucking ridiculous to me. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a silly Canadian reptile. What experience do I have with the American justice system? Now, while that may be a valid criticism, as it's true that I'm no expert on American legal proceedings, what I can say is that if a male teacher currently on trial for the ongoing sexual abuse of one of his students were to pull a stunt like this in Canada, they'd have the bloody book thrown at them. And so I suppose this is where I have to come clean. The story I just told you? Yeah, never happened. At least not the way I told it. The teacher's actual name is Alexandria Vera, and as you might be able to tell, the defendant is a woman, not a man. Oh yeah, and she was the one who got pregnant by her 13-year-old student, not the other way around. But hey, what's a little impregnation between teachers and students, right? What I want to know is how many of you went from, "That's insane," to, well, maybe there were mitigating circumstances, after I mentioned that the former teacher in question was not a man, but rather a woman. How many of you thought the story I had begun this video with was absolutely insane, but then thought, well, no, I can see it happening? When you knew the sexes of the suspect and victim were switched around, did it suddenly make more sense to you? Personally, I can't say I'm surprised at the lenient treatment. Not surprised, but still disgusted. Whatever happened to the days where you just sat there in class, ogling your hot English teacher as she turned around to write on the chalkboard, and then snickered with your buds when she turned around only to have chalk dust imprinted in dual circles on her blouse? Whatever happened to the semi-innocent daydreaming that ultimately led to some cocky bastard asking out his former teacher the week after he graduated, only to be shut down and become the punchline of every hot-for-teacher joke scenario for years to come? Matter of fact, whatever happened to teachers just not fucking their students? Now maybe I'm asking a bit too much of society. Maybe we're just animals, incapable of restraining our hormonal urges. Maybe this sex-positive feminism, with publications like Salon taking it so far as to endorse pedophiles, combined with the hormonally charged state of middle schoolers and high schoolers, has led to this perfect storm wherein female teachers think it's perfectly okay to molest their male students in flagrant violation of their fiduciary duty. Or maybe, just maybe, it's all the lenient sentencing going on in regards to female criminals that's enabling these sick fucks to go about molesting our youth and then flying in the face of the terms of their bond without consequences. And I know what you're going to say. But Viper, you're not really going to sit there and tell me you didn't want to get it in with at least one of your teachers, are you? Well, no, of course I'm not saying I'd have turned down an eager and willing, hot-as-hell teacher when I was younger. But I was a stupid, hormonal little punk who would have just been happy to get a little extra female attention, and I wouldn't have been in a legally responsible position for any tryst with a teacher. The point here is that being a teacher, like any job, comes with a job description and a list of prohibited behaviors. And fucking your students is most definitely not allowed. I'd just like to wind this all down now, starting with an apology to my viewers. I'm sorry I misled you at the start of the video, and I hope you can understand the dishonesty was all done in order to create a certain reaction, and to get you to contrast the two storylines in your head. If you can't forgive me, that's fine. You're as free as ever to fuck off, and go about your business. It just means more of my attention for all the awesome viewers who stick around. You know, all like 4 of them. But in any case, have a good one, everybody. Aw, shit, you know what? I forgot. Hashtag teach teachers not to rape. Hashtag yes, all female teachers. Hashtag not all. Seriously though, stop fucking your students.